I have been commenting as of late to try and get my head around liberals. So I want comments on this video. If you watch it, do you agree this person was racist? What am I not understanding if you are a liberal or left-leaning? It's like, what am I not getting? Because I want to understand how they think, how and why they think like they do, and why some of them hate how they hate. In doing that, I get all kinds of answers, but this is one of my first-hand experiences, with the matter-of-fact, inherent racism, the more extreme versions of these ideals and points of view, embodied. While having what was overall being a civil dialogue, basically this person reached out and is like, from a far-left perspective, so I already knew what I was dealing with. Why do y'all think all these things about the bigotry on the left? Well, I'm more middle of the ground, so I'm like, well, I'm not a far right, but as a moderate, let me explain to you the argument, because there's some validity to it. And basically, the conversation got off on this person identifies as a progressive, and it got off on the whole thing, which honestly annoys the crap out of me, of those people and matter too. Ideals came up, and in this case, we're specifically centered around black people. For me, this approach has always been mildly racist and at times, frankly, bigoted, because I was raised and taught we all are people. It's not skin color, nor gender, nor, in my opinion, sexual orientation. It doesn't change that. We're people. The dividing us into victim groups and subgroups to fight with each other over differences rather than just be a common people of this nation in debate about what our common cause are, very counterproductive to a core American ideal, which is liberty and justice for all. The Victim Olympics does not serve this end. I expressed this point of view to this progressive, and I got somewhat, in my opinion, are pretty racist undertone. But you tell me if I'm overreacting. Now, I'm going to go ahead and condense this, otherwise we'll be here for an hour. This conversation took place back and forth over 10 plus posts. There was the atypical liberal, just like, oh, I'm not a racist. Those people are... So the first post that really started to go into just blatant racism, this is them. No black person has ever accused me of discrimination. I love music and have my place decorated in music themes. I love so many black artists that I have pictures of them right along with my other favorites.
Got my pistol point cocked, ready to link shots non-stop until I see your monkey ass drop. And let your homies know who done it. Cause when it comes to this gangster shit, you motherfuckers know who run it. We're standing up for our own shit. And if you with this motherfucker to the test, you gotta realize. Hey, hustle, man. When you think of do your heart keep fast.
What's he doing in there?
He's singing, sir. They're very musical people, aren't they?
At the same time, this, person's claiming to be fighting against racism their whole life. Apparently, they're trying to write a book to expose the horrible racist people who threaten to kill them every day. The victim is strong in this one. This racist thing goes on to play the victim. And they do this multiple times in their posts. I'll quote it some, I think. Basically, they have high blood pressure and chest pains. And basically, I need to just let them be a racist and let all this go. Because confronting their own bigotry stresses them out. I said no.
Good evening, Sheriff. Sorry about the up yours, nigger. I hope this apple pie will in some small way say thank you for your ingenuity and courage in defeating that horrible Mongol.
Well, thank you. Much obliged. Good night.
Of course, you'll have the good taste not to mention that I spoke to you.
Of course. Good night. I'm rapidly...
This is racist. We all agree this is racist. This is not even something that's really in debate in the USA. But for some reason, people on the far left, these words come out of their mouth. And they think they're fighting racism rather than perpetuating racism. No, here we go. When I call them on all of this, I get this response. Can you please tell me what it is I said? This is scary. I manage community associations, and they have started acting like mini Congress. I had to humiliate 2 women so bad, they are afraid to come out of their home. Okay, there's nothing inherently racist in that one. But this is literally someone who's this racist now claiming to be proud of terrorizing people to such an extent that they're afraid to come out of their own home in their own community. What the heck did these people do to deserve that? I never got an answer to that, by the way. I asked, but I never got it. In this set of posts, they go on to basically try and placate my ego, reminding me they're writing a book and that I can be the hero of this story. Don't be a person that stresses them out. If I just let them go and let them keep doing this and I don't confront them, I will be the hero of their book. My response to that was blatantly, I don't want to be what they call a hero. And I explained to them, and I asked them point blank why they want sympathy for their health while they are actively engaged in terrorizing and harming the health of others. Why this dual standard? Why do they get to play the victim when they're terrorizing others? At this point, we'd only really had some mild racism. The type of stuff that we make fun of in movies because it's just so stupid in this day and age. That what are traditionally, but not always, older people really don't understand how bigoted and racist that is. But it gets better. It also gets far sadder, but it gets better. We go on and basically get to this post. They literally typed this. I did not say anything racist. I knew I didn't because I never have. That's just not who I am at all. I have spent my entire life fighting against racism. Throughout history, it was black music that got the kids liking them in the 1950s. I have watched cool YouTube videos of Little Richard, Fats Domino, James Brown. I have 2 young black friends, ages 12 and 8. Every time they come over, I show them something about their history, such as the videos I have named. I'm not playing the race card. I only have one other black friend. In my apartments, people of all races and colors live here, and it's great. We all work and go about our business. I feel safe here. And to me, it's just like, really? You did not just say that in 2018. black friends, not friends, you know. Wait, the little black boys need you to teach them about being little black boys and their history? Wow, how virtuous of you, you know. And you think living like almost everyone in America lives today is strange and novel. Okay, at this point, we've been having a lot of long posts, but I was trying to be courteous and basically explain that this type of bigotry isn't outright being hostile against them. You know, I was trying to connect the dots for them that, you know, if your decision making is inherently based on race, you're not being a racist. You just may not be being a bigot. But at this point, I kind of lost my temper a little bit, and word for word, this is what I said. Me talking to them. You say in your apartments, people of all races and color live there, and it's great. Is there anywhere in the USA where people of all colors and whatnot do not live? You act like this is novel. The fact is, it is the USA of today and has been for some time. As you said, we all work and go about our business. And frankly, for most of us, that thing you need to virtue signal over is just what is to most of us. I mean, think about it. You sat here and counted your black friends, not your friends. How very separate but equal of you. You say you feel safe in your apartments. Well, why should you not? The tone you infer there is that it is common for people not to feel safe living like most people in the USA live these days. Almost everyone would feel safe living with diverse people because that is the USA of 2018. I got one last response from this person, and I haven't responded to them since. This one in its entirety because it's short. I guess I proved my point since you didn't this is them. I guess I proved my point since you didn't answer. Most people don't. But I thought you would, since you were so eager to attack my online and something I didn't even say. Others have apologized to me. Yeah, I'm never apologizing to this person for calling them a racist. Sorry, I'm getting off their clip. Are you going to man up and do the same? Don't be like those right-wing creeps who are afraid of me. As I have said, we are on the same side. At least I think you're a progressive. Maybe I'm wrong. Given the general racist undertones of this person's comments, I'm 90% certain we are not on the same side of anything. Video cut. Cuddle wants to be held. Resuming video. Basically, no, I'm not going to apologize to this person. I'm not. It's not going to happen. Look, I have sympathy for the fact that they have health problems. We all have health problems in this day and age. Like, are you kidding me? But it's, you know, and they did, like they said in this right-wing creeps, and they did a lot of this virtue signaling, you know, I'm on the good guy side, I'm on the left, we're always the good guys, and. You know, to me, the general undertone of these comments is very, like I said, those people matter to, you know, basically this person envisions himself as a little do-gooder because they're collecting black people. Okay, that may not be bigoted, but that's very racist. So comment below, let me know what you think, and if I'm full of shit, or if, you know, even if you lean left. What do you think of this? Because I'm encountering a lot of this lately. You know, this person seems to be putting themselves on a virtue pedestal where they're basically like, oh, well, I care about those people. The fact that in your head they are those people, yeah, you're part of the problem. And I don't understand how anybody still has the energy for this in 2018. I will be dead honest. I can't understand that. It is too much goddamn effort in this day and age to bother to care what race, gender, or sexual orientation is. Hi everyone. You made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. Almost no one does. At least that's what the analytics say here on YouTube. Since you made it this far, you might want to consider going one more click and expanding that description down there and go ahead and clicking over to Patreon and become a patron and contributor. If not, you'll also find it over in the channel page. But hey, regardless, there's this like-dislike thing, so by all means, downvote if you think I should shut up, or upvote if you'd like to hear more. And if you really feel inclined to do, at least you can do a subscribe. But hey, it's up to you.